It's a warm welcome to Colombo. It's the co-hosts playing Ireland in the opening Group B clash. And indeed, we are at the R. Premadasa International Stadium. And indeed, it's a lovely sight indeed. As I said, the co-hosts are making their first appearance in the tournament. And they're playing Ireland, the opening game of the Group B clash. Right, this was a little bit earlier when the teams arrived and the toss happened. And it was Ireland who won the toss. They had no hesitation in bowling first. Game, and this is a look at the side for Sri Lanka, and quite a few changes. There is spin in that side. Bilal again.
Coach Henrik Malan said he's got a pretty good team on the park. He's really happy with it whatsoever to insert the Sri Lankan batting unit. You could argue actually it's maybe strength versus the weaknesses role to play here.
Yeah, here comes the openers, Pathum Nissanka and Kamil Mishara. They've been the regular openers for Sri Lanka in the white ball format, and they're persisting with Kamil Mishara. Of course, Pathum Nissanka is the experienced one, plays across all formats, but Kamil Mishara, very much a white ball player. But talking about giant for few pacers, goes a shorter delivery that is swung away on the leg side. Nissanka. And this is good bowling, really good bowling. That too fired in. But just talking about... that's again sliding on. We do see all types of different styles. The square arm. Again, he tends to fire the ball in and just back of a length.
Above the cricket.
Well... and nicely played off the back foot. Bit of extra pace, the width on offer. And Nissanka feasting on it.
Adair goes into the wicket. Clean. Simple. The inner circle. Ball can't get out of there at any point, otherwise it races away from a boundary. So lots of control inside the...
Now this is much better. Really good. Over mid wicket, he will get a boundary. I think the line was wrong and so was the length. And with that wide gap on the legs. And so they made this over very productive. They've already got 13 runs off it. 18 without loss. That's a look at the Sri Lankan side. Quite a few changes. Swing back and hit firmly. McCarthy's first delivery. Pumped for 4.
And similar kind of error.
Wide. Looking to push it through a little bit quicker. Losing it. When you look at... McCarthy has 8 wickets in his last 5 T20. Oh, dropped him. Kamil Mishara gets a life. Face off. At time. They get 9 off the over, 27 without loss. And also the T20 World Cup has got off to a perfect start with those close wins.
29. But if he takes that catch, Pakistan could well be in a very different scenario. Same.
Bit of inward movement, but how important is it to get that kind of wake-up call in your first game in a tournament? I mean, swung and on the bounce. For a moment I thought it went all the way, but on the bounce. Yeah, and also the other thing about the T20 form.
Well, at that stage it was actually Nepal's to lose.
Oh, pace off. This should be taken. Wicket number 1 for Ireland. Clever bowling by Mark Adair. Well. He drops it down to 111. And Kusal Mendis is the new batter. Lanka 28 for 1. Kamil Mishara. How big is this? It is big enough. It's the first 6 of the night.
Smaller side of the boundary as well, right?
It's a dot. 10 runs still off that over. 38 for 1.
McCarthy to bowl the final over of the power play, joined by all the way leg side. There is protection at the bigger boundary. Quick outfield. That's a beautiful shot. Wonderful execution from Kusal. What a beautiful blow that is. Jab. McCarthy into the surface as he often does. He's Ireland's quickest bowler on with a short arm jab. Markadere at mid-on, he can't haul it in. Ireland have been a little bit sloppy, and this outfield, let me tell you. Oh, lovely timing. Beautiful hands, silky through backward point. It was short, it was wide. 4s and 1-6. Haven't had it all their own way so far, Sri Lanka. They've had to weather a bit of a storm with Humphreys bowling nice. Wonderful crowd coming through the turnstiles, and George Dockrell. I don't foresee a great deal of spin in this surface. Short and all the way leg side.
Kusal Mendis will.
Decent from Dockrell. In fact, very decent. Just 4 off it. Quite over for Sri Lanka. 54 for 1. Very to start from the leg spinner. 8 overs bowled. 61 for 1. When you mentioned they'll have to make a move, would that be the responsibility of Nasa? Paul Stirling grabs on a cover. What a catch from Stirling! The Ireland captain hangs on, and Dockrell is in the wickets. Even it did, in the way of Dockrell and Stirling combining. 2 of Ireland's stalwarts, George Dockrell and
Dockrell just knew that.
and a huge moment, and congratulations to everybody involved in cricket in Italy. They'll be making their T20 World Cup debut tomorrow up against Scotland. Gareth Delaney with his leg spinners once again. And what, when you're playing in the middle?
We go Kusal Mendis being watchful once again.
Yes.
Once again a dot ball straight to mid wicket.
Sri Lanka almost given too much respect to the art.
Sri Lanka have been a bit quiet in the last 3 tracking.
Yeah.
Oh, bowling, trying a huge shot of a ball that was on hard length. A straight delivery has done a fair bit of damage.
Familiar story, Ramiz. You mentioned the sub.
Ball, such a straight line, pitches the ball on the hard length. No. Got to regularize this exercise, just rotate the strike. If the pop in. Hector is in. He's more renowned for his batting than bowling, but Ireland have spin back into the stumps. Ball at a good pace as well, didn't fire it in. Good start on target. Crowds are getting just a little. Tipping the ball into the gap for a run.
There were 2 games against England recently where they lost 8-9 wickets for 55 and.
Plays it away, square leg fielder does a fairly good job. It's a relay. Stealing in singles right now. Sri Lanka cautious of the fact that they've lost 3 wickets.
Press yourself.
Foul.
Yeah, that's a wide. Quicker ball.
Right to you again, baby.
It's another shot played with wrist into the gap for a single after 30.
Time to move on.
Ireland very keen to maintain the space off tactics.
Off.
Right, what's the verdict? Finger has gone up, review has been taken.
As ball, wickets missing. Hassan, going to ask you to overturn your original decision.
The first been one, it's launched. Fielder is getting underneath it, he's lined himself up beautifully. George Dockrell catches the ball, and so somebody really for the spinners to keep on dominating Sri Lanka.
Coupled up with good.
Humphries quick through the air, speed.
Country. They've just been slugging.
Up and over, that's wonderful. He had the dress rehearsal the ball before, he missed out. Kamindu breaks the shackles, brings up the 100. Will be if they can get to 150, they'll still be well placed, so they needn't panic. Over. Poked away leg side. He's playing with the field. Good, really good from Camphor in the deep. May have done himself a little bit of damage. Oh dear, full toss and down the ground, no timing. Camphor makes a mess of it. Oh my word, he overran it. Did he have Dockrell in his
Start on these tracks.
Callers catch it. McCarthy! Barry McCarthy backtracking, and all of a sudden the wheels are coming off in the field. Lovely hit. Down the ground. Oh, another opportunity. Dockrell this time. Should have been taken. Worst case scenario. Gap, beautiful. Now Sri Lanka. Now it's your turn.
Accelerate. Take a look at them.
One bounce, and that is a outstanding over. 21 off at the biggest of the innings so far. 125. And he goes for that wide Yorker, and he has got protection. So field matching delivery.
And pressure.
Pace off into the surface. Man in the deep puts it down. Brother on brother. Who art thou? Lovely hands. Beautiful hands. Well, he can't close it out. Another good one for Sri Lanka. 10 off it. 135 for 4. Soaked up some pressure early, but now is going nicely. Now then. Wide given. Back of the hand, slower ball. Re-hit. It's going to be long enough, I think it is. It just kept travelling over Harry Tector in the deep.
I think those are wrong.
Dockrell catches one finally. The relief on George Dockrell, and Ireland faces as one sticks in the mitts.
That's what they've got. Captain.
Oh, another full toss. Full toss. Markadere settles, catches. They may well have a look at this. They may well check this for another waist-high full toss.
They may well be denied, I feel, as well. That's quite high.
Bobbed away. Leg side. Beautiful batting and a wonderful half-century. Kusal Mendes. Another slower ball. Now then, 1-2, they should get back for 2. Dockrell mops up. A wonderful last set of 6 there from Mark. Mid-innings, Matthew Hayden, 164. Ireland will lead to win, but Sri Lanka didn't look like they were going to get anywhere near that at one stage.
No way. It's been a really good rearguard action in that.
Well, 163 for 6. Ireland had Sri Lanka on the ropes at one stage. 68 for 3, 86 for 4, and go slow in the end. Partnership was... Oh, downtown Colombo, what a place to be, Sri Lanka. It's a pleasure to be here. A wonderful country with beautiful people, warm and hospitable, and the Irish have flocked in their numbers. Proud nations doing head-to-head here at the Prima Dasa.
The stroke play, the power, just got them going once again until he walked out.
Beyond them, 163 for 6. Well, just 8 runs and over. Ireland would fancy that, considering what you said with their strong batting at the top.
Pitch a good one.
Straight away. On the money from Chamira. Good pace. Wicket to wicket. Oh, swing and a miss. That time he was aiming to mid-wicket. Slightly back of a length. Pace off. That's clever. Very, very close to that off stump. Just bounced over it. Little chip on the leg side. Again, pace off that time. So Ireland. How do we do? That's a bit of extra pace from Chamira. He's mixing it up quite well. Again, pace off this time. He manages to squeeze it. That will run away to the boundary. But that's a good result for Ireland of the last ball. Again, that inward movement. He does it so well. And he tends to bowl it quicker. He gets a bit of swing.
Exciting for Sri Lanka. Variations, his threat, he's a wicket taker.
Again, a little bit off. That's pace off, but he's going to get a boundary off the inside of the bat, but still very useful. Yeah, that's the game we're talking about. 5 foot. Oh, well bowled. Really well bowled. He was charging and Theekshana was smart. Went full and went to the leg stump. Right, here comes the new batter, Harry Tector. 27 for 1, we're still in the power plays, but we're going to see spin. Seen Theekshana a different kind of spin. That time. Finding.
Turn here, Sri Lanka will have to use all their skill.
Beautifully bowled. Slower. You could see that there was a low
Runs and effectively too.
Oh, big. Huge. That's gone a long, long way. It came off the sweet spot. Timing was...
That's a beautiful, graceful flick to mid-wicket. I think for a little while Ireland need to create those straighter angles through mid-off, mid-on. Through big shot over the infield for 4. Square drove it so well. It's a good proper strike.
Good shot.
Slow ball attempted. That's gone off the inside edge of the bat. Straight fence. And 4.
Really important over this. 11 off or...
That are available. You can do that really throughout the innings.
Yeah, goes to that side. Slow otherwise. And until I made that adjustment, hard to see the ball if you're spotting the wrong direction.
Oh, that's good enough. Even with one leg, half the body working. Hasaranga has picked up a wicket. Pretty dramatic stuff that. Hasaranga bowling. Right, Ireland will have to start again.
Interesting.
Well, Hasaranga not probably available to bowl anymore in this contest. Probably done for the World Cup. On to bowls a full toss. Unorthodox and so watchable. Oh, that's gone through point. The fielding's got to be just a little bit better. Yeah, he's got that ability to bowl a quick one. Did that have any edge? Yeah, inside edge. It's the fence in no time. Quick delivery.
They're two very close friends who bat well together. They run hard together. Extremely close. Pumped down the ground. Lovely hit. Lovely execution from Harry Tector. Now then, clean pickup. A good throw. Good from Shanaka. Very good. Excellent execution. Neat will allocate with his left arm. Oh, what a tidy over. Clubbed straight down the ground. Hasaranga can't get through his action, therefore there's very little on the ball. And tough. Good spot on a Friday night, I believe. Shanna up and over, backward point. Tucker has strong wrists and he gets just about enough of that, and he needs.
Ramir has got two.
Now then, it's high and it's not very far, and it's taken with absolute ease.
That's exactly.
Just as we said,
Goes big, gets a wicket straight away. Ratnayake with a catch. Hasaranga with another blow.
I have only 130, 140 to play with.
Yeah, I think he's bold. Yeah, this was very much on the cards. He's looking desperate. Dikshana picks up a wicket. Ireland slump. Yeah, first ball dismissal. Dikshana is pretty difficult to read. Another sleight of hand. Another wicket goes down. Ireland plays it with a straight bat, even though it exposed the stumps. It's been a bit of a disaster the last part of the innings where they were supposed to accelerate. Right, that is held and long off. Hasaranga picks up another wicket. Shanaka, the catcher, and it's working so well now for Sri Lanka. They're bossing this. Some long faces in the Ireland dugout. Bowls a slow ball. It's going to be out. Catch taken. Beautifully done. Shanaka there is superb. It's timed and straight into the hands. Kamandu Mendes there, making no mistake. The catching has been good from Sri Lanka. Bowling, bullseye, that's it. Ireland bowled out for 143. Sri Lanka are home, over the line. And it has been some fight.